the important distinction. You don't actually need a title to practice it. You know, a lot of people, I shouldn't generalize, some people think I'm not a leader because that's not what my job title is, but yeah, you have everyday opportunities to lead. We all do. And in your workplace, in your business, certainly in your family, in your community, and sometimes simply by refusing to normalize harm. Sometimes you just got to speak up. Like, this is not how this is supposed to be, and I can't just ignore it. Now, values-based leadership becomes especially important when policies feel punitive rather than protective. Whatever happened to for the greater good? That just went out the window somehow. Institutions feel misaligned with human needs. People feel unseen or even disposable. I don't even like the way that sounds. So today we're going to focus on how women lead in times like these without burning out, shutting down, or losing themselves in the noise.
So I know we are going to definitely elaborate on what you just said, but I hope not to put you on the spot. But what is your job title?
Associate Director of Property Management.
Associate director sounds full on board leadership, period. So with that being said, the first thing to understand is this: in unsettled times, leadership becomes less about direction and more about presence. So we all have a stake in how and what we stand for. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to say, what that, what is it standing for means. Well, you know, I'll just use my platform, for example. I have an opportunity to speak to women weekly. And many of the talking points that I will share are going to be very much about what we see or what you hear from me in terms of what I'm talking about when I say we have a stake on what we stand for. First of all, moral presence. Moral presence is about you, nobody else. We tend to talk about somebody else's immorality, but let's talk about your own, right? So people know where you stand. They feel safer when you're in the room